It's a fun way to feed the deer in your property. So this is the Deer Feeder 5000. And the Deer Feeder 5000, what you're going to see is we have a gas chamber, we have the feed tube, and we have
the igniter.
Now, we installed the igniter on this one on the back, so it sat flush. What we learned is that we didn't like it as much.
Right.
So what happens is if you go to set it down, if there's a flaw or a problem, there it click.
Yeah.
It fires. It literally blew my hat off in a live video.
Not only that, but I can't imagine, because on these igniters they have this nut. How hard was it to get this nut on that?
Oh, it's terrible. So actually in this one, so to show everybody, you'll see I made this super igniter, this really cool long igniter that goes way up inside because you want it back in. You want it back into the middle.
Yeah.
This isn't in the middle, but you want it close. The dog's crying because she thinks we're shooting it. She run and fetches this.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll see here, like we used a crap ton of silicone and super glue or hot glue.
Hot glue.
Okay, we're gonna kind of switch that on this for you and try to make it a little easier, what I call easy. Okay, so you're gonna need a bunch of things. So the one thing you're gonna need this piece. Now I bought this and double this. It was double. We're making two. Okay, so this here is 12 inches. It was 2 foot long, and it was $35. Now I'm making this on schedule 40, so it's very heavy, more expensive pipe, but my kids like to shoot it. I don't want, it's less likely to do anything stupid. So that's why we're doing that. This is a 32-inch piece of 2-inch pipe. You see I have it written on here. Now, this here, again, was double the length. This was $13. Now, I bought these parts at Lowe's, okay? Then we bought your ignition system. Now, in your ignition system, it comes with a ton of stuff. Let me dump it on the table here. Okay? So, here's your grill igniter. Don't need it. Here's your pack of, it's heat shrink tubes and all that. Don't need them. Here's another grill igniter. Don't need it. We are going to show you though, because we're going to keep the wire, not the igniter. I just threw a black one on the ground at Chris. Here is your grill igniter, and this comes with a nut on it. Okay, so we took the nut off for you already. Save some time. Okay, so I'll tell you what we're going to do right off the bat. You see this grill igniter? We need this wire. So before we go any farther, we're going to make sure we don't tell you, so you need that. Watch this. Gone. Don't need it. We need these 2 wires, okay? Don't need this box. You're going to need an 11/16 paddle bit, an 1.25" paddle bit, or an 1 1/8" will work. You are going to need a 3/32 drill bit, wire strippers, electrical tape. You're going to need a 4-inch cap, a 4-inch to 2-inch reducer. You're going to need this side glues on the 4-inch, and this side has the inner threads, and I forget what it's called. Forgive me, I just don't remember. And then you're going to need
clear PVC cement. It doesn't have to be clear.
No, so this is cement you don't need primer for.
Yeah.
So I bought it so we don't have to take the extra step of primer shooting a video. I do recommend you have a Dremel. So I have a Dremel here set up for you, and I'll show you why. We are going to try to make this as easy and simple for you guys as possible, okay? That's our goal. So first thing we're going to do, so we're going to take this, slide it on, and well, it doesn't matter which one. They're the same in depth. So you're going to come off of this about 2 inches.
Okay.
Okay? We want to bring that off somewhere around 2 inches.
Right on the C.
Yeah, so in between the C and D here we want to put it.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to take this back off. Now, you're going to take the 1.25" first.
Really?
Yep. C and D. You're going to put it right in between there. And all we're going to do is we want the top side to be flat. Okay? So, I'll show you what I mean by that. Well, what you're doing is when you put that nut on, you want that your igniter's flat.
Yeah.
So all we're doing with that is making sure when you look down that's this little hump is gone.
Yeah.
Right? So your igniter don't have to be sealed. That's all extra work you got to do. Okay? If not, you got to put silicone, all kinds of stuff, even after using the nut.
Yeah.
Then we're going to take this, and right on the center of that hole where we started, okay, again, countersink with 1.25". This is 11/16. Okay? We're going to take your igniter, Gonna put that in. You want to make sure, for one, it fits. Some igniters are different. Now look how flat that sits. See how flat it sits? So that's a goal. We want that to sit flat. Okay? Now, we're gonna put, the other thing is we want to keep these turned to us that we can work on them and get the wires back on, okay? Yep. So that's where we're gonna go. You guys can see in there. Can you see that's down inside there? We're gonna take this nut, put it back up inside there. And all we're gonna do is tighten that nut on. Now I'm gonna tell you, if you got big man hands like I got, it's a little harder. That's why I like the 4-inch PVC gas chamber. There you go. So there you go. Okay, that's what she looks like. Look down inside there. Okay, and you see on top what it looks like there. Okay, that's all we're gonna do. And again, that's just to make it flat so your nut tightens it well. Yeah. You want that nut to be able, you can't really do the inside or it would be even better. Yeah. This kind of just confirms up top where there's nothing coming out or leaking. Now on one of these wires, you're gonna notice there's a round end. You wanna show them, Chris?
Round versus the, we're gonna cut this off.
We're gonna take our 3/32 bit, okay? Hear me out. We're gonna drill in front of the igniter, 2 holes. They're just big enough them wires fit through.
Yep.
Okay, so there's 1 and 2.
Yeah.
All right, so both your wires, as you can see what Chris did here, okay, they came out the top.
These are the Michael Jackson wires?
Now, here's the thing. Yes, you want your wires down in. Yeah. That's a yes. However, what happens is they get wet. We don't want them getting wet.
Right.
Like, we're even going to put electrical tape on the igniter after we put the wires on.
Yep.
Okay? And we'll do that down inside. You want to protect everything from getting wet. Okay? Now, Chris, I'll hold this. If you can, on camera, hook them wires up. Just so you can see. Sure.
And it really is just this simple. They have little tabs for you to put the flat one on.
Okay.
And then
I'm going to pull that one.
Just a hair.
You watch it and tell me where to go with it.
It should be. There you go. I felt you pop.
Okay. That one's good?
Perfect. Now, get your butt in there.
I'm too big to get in there, but thanks.
Now, this one's going to be tough.
It's
only
a 4-inch
because,
pipe, not a 40.
Oh. Because only, again, it's... I got to do it even more blind than I am. No, I got to bring it up.
Go ahead. Yep, whatever you need. I was just trying to help you.
Yep. There you go. That's on there. It's slid up in. You can get right in there just like a POV. And
before we pull anything, we're going to push these again, so we're going to wrap some electrical tape around them, okay? One of the reasons we do this is so we protect it all, and it can't come loose. The other reason is so when we spray in there, we don't get water. We don't want anything getting wet.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure everything in there is covered real good and well. Then we'll move forward. All right, guys. So once you got it all taped up inside here like this, you know it's all protected. What you want to do, Chris, you want to hold them? So you want to test it and make sure there's spark.
Do not hit it until I give you the...
No, I'm not, because you'll get shocked and I'm going to laugh out loud and you'll be mad at me.
Just because I said Gabe one time.
All right, you ready? So you want to just take it. Now you want to hold them pretty close.
Yep.
Nope, too far. You're too far. You got
again, I don't have the depth perception to see it, but...
Right there.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yep.
There you go. See a spark?
Yep.
Okay. So you want to always test, make sure before you go any further you have spark, because why would you want to come back and do it all over again?
Right.
I like to lay my wires flat, okay? And then just to keep the hole covered, not for any other reason. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it just kind of helps. Anything you can do to keep it from leaking is what you want to do. And we'll tape it. We'll do all kinds of cool stuff. Okay? So that's it. That's all we're going to do. Take the same drill bit. Now, to spark, we want the maximum spark, right? So the maximum spark seemed to be about the width of them words, right? Am I right? Pretty close?
Yep. I was just say one on each side of the words.
Okay, so you're going to put one on each side of them words and try to stay in the middle. So about right there. About right there. Okay. Now, measure your wire. To your hole, which is there.
Give yourself a little extra.
And yeah, we can always cut more off. So measure your wire to the hole and then go about 1 inch. Okay, now you have extra wire to build another one. Okay, now take this and strip it back. This is probably the part I'm the hardest at because I end up ripping the wire right off with it every time.
Yeah. Usually do a little gauge like that.
Okay. Spin that in.
I usually use my tooth.
Yeah, I know. You know what happens? So now you want them wires sticking straight down.
Yep.
And this little gauge wire, guys, this sucks. Because no, man, if I take that igniter out after I glued it in, I'll cry. Okay.
And you want to test it before you...
Yeah, we're going to test away before we do anything. So we're just going to lay them flat in there. We're going to make sure they're where they belong. And then all you're going to do is, can you see the spark?
Not on the camera. It's there, but it's...
Go ahead, let me see it again, Chris. Make sure it is sparking. Oh yeah, it's sparking. Put one wrap right around there. And then we can move them before we do any gluing. Put it, yep, right there so we can glue the holes.
Yep.
That's good. Now let's look at it before we, because we can still move them a little bit.
Hit that sucker, I want to see it.
Ready?
Beautiful, I love it when a plane comes together.
Okay, so now take that.
Okay?
You're going to tape around this whole wire setup.
Yep. There you go. Just like that. I'm going to keep the electrical tape tight. Why? So the wires don't move.
Yep. We're just sealing holes, okay?
If you had silicone, use that. If you have, what do they call
The
it?
glue lays flat or hot
Yeah,
glue.
hot glue.
This pipe glue will lay pretty flat and fill in there.
But it also goes into the holes.
So yeah, it's just easier to, it sucks because when you go take it apart, but you want this thing completely, you know, air free.
Airtight, yep.
So everything's glued, igniter system's in,
Yep.
okay? This is easy
That's the
from
hard
here,
part,
bro.
man.
This is
That was
easy
it.
from here. So all we're gonna do now is we're gonna glue some pieces on. So we're gonna start with the end, igniter side. We're gonna give her a good gluing. There you go, my brother. That's wrong side, that's the wrong side.
Is it?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you told me this was that
No.
side. Oh,
No.
okay. Then I should listen more.
Woo! And this is why we make YouTube videos. All right.
So I'm putting this on now.
All right. Now we're going to glue this one.
That's the one I meant.
Spin it. Make sure it makes a good bond.
Oh, it's... There you go.
Okay. Now again, this is a safety precaution. This is not you have to do this. I like to make sure this sucker is not coming apart. So the more glue you can fill that joint with, the better it is. So I just take this and basically paint the joint, okay? And we're gonna do the same to this side. Now in this part, I always double glue both ends. And let me tell you why. Because this part, probably gonna be the part to fly off on.
Oh.
Now we're gonna put the barrel on. Okay. Put that baby in there. And the reason I spin it, it moves the glue, make sure it's all
Makes it
over
smoother.
every piece.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of guys don't do that,
Yeah.
but trick I
Plus,
learned
you can
years
see
ago.
it comes out, and that adds an extra seal like a bead of caulk.
That's it. And then this here, when I do double seal like that, I normally don't even put glue on. I'll just go around it. Because it pushes all that out and kind of does the job for you. And so we are going to BSO this thing. So we are going to, because we are who we are.
Cast tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like cast tape.
Nice.
It's covering tape.
That is awesome.
So we are going to BSO this son of a
That is
gun.
awesome.
So wrap away.
Hold up, people.
It's not gonna work. Oh,
How's
I
that?
said it's not gonna work.
You said it's not going to work, but guess who said it would?
Okay.
Oh, we
I already got it, dude.
Yeah.
You're talking to the king here.
Make sure this is.
Now try to use as much of that as you can without overlapping now because we're gonna run out.
Yep.
So guys, we're gonna finish taping this up. We'll show you as soon as it's done being taped. But then all we're gonna do is put our stuff in it and turn this baby tight,
And then
and then
hit the button.
we're gonna show you how to feed the deer in a big sexy farm.
Show me the end. There's a spark.
Oh, I figured. As long as them wires are right, you can't mess this up. And I go around this, and what I'll do is I'll go all the way around the whole end. So, the reason we dremeled this and cut this, watch this. Cuts a potato for me, right? So that's how we load this. Now we have better ramrods, but I think that anything solid works better. So we're gonna take this to the bottom, and the pipe hits that adapter. That's when you stop, right there. Okay? We're gonna take the corn, dump a bucket of corn.
For the deer feeder 3000.
This is how you feed the deer. 1, 2, 3. Put the back on. Now my boy wants to do the honors. My dog loves this thing. She likes running after the potatoes.
I'm scared.
And Nick likes feeding the deer.
No.
So,
No.
Find out.
Hey, Daddy?
Go.